G'day, welcome to VS Wally Camping videos again. So, we're using the tripod today, so let's hope it works out. I'm going to thank Vicky for loaning me her instant swagger. It's brand new actually, to put up and give a bit of a I'll get your tongue right, Wally, review right. Okay, so let's open it up. It's the first time it's ever been opened up, so it is in a box still. So now we've got to undo that. I've already done the outside box, but at least you'll get to see exactly what goes into it, or what it's like when you very first get it. I'm sorry, Vicky, for spoiling your unboxing, but I'm going to do that right now. So this is a Coleman's Instant Up Swagger tent. I call it Instant Up. Yeah, Instant Swagger 1P is the official name of it. So let's see what we got in here. Just throw me 10 on the ground, Wally. Thanks, Wally. Okay, so got a box. Then we got the bag. The bag has got the instructions sewn into it, like a lot of Coleman's does. And the first page you look at it says how to pack up. You turn to the second page to find out how to put it up. All right, step one, lay out the position of the tent. Well, step one, let's get this fly off. Make sure you keep the straps somewhere good. I usually throw them in a bag if they're loose. Throw them back in the bag for now. And the outer laying's probably the fly, which I am correct. I'll put that over there for now. All right. So you get a couple of awning poles by the looks of it, some pegs, and the swagger itself. Let's have a look. More little bits of cardboard in there. I hope it's not a cardboard tent. All right, so let's open it up. I'm going to try and open it up so it's facing you. So we throw those over. Don't force them with these, nice and gentle, because they got 2 little extra arms here that act as wings when you put it up. Alright, so let's find out where the door is. It's around that way, so I'm going to turn it around so the door's towards you. Alright, so lay that down again. Right, these are pretty simple. Pretty simple. So lift the arm up gently here and just pull apart the roof section. Where are we? There it is. And extend that until you see the little clip pop into the hole there that's on the top. There we go. Click. Right, next step, do the same with the legs. It's going to be quick, boring videos. So fast to put up. So extend the legs till you hear click. And click. Got the other end, do the same. And click. Oh, sorry, Vic, I broke it. No, just kidding. And click. There's a little bit of wind today. Little bit of wind blowing me around. So this is what it looks like basically up the stretch. You're almost done. Right, grab some of the pegs. I'm going to use excuse my walk off. I'm going to use the pegs that come with it. Find a hammer. And we'll see how good the pegs are that come with it. I'm not expecting much out of this, out of the pegs that come with it. So this you can have many ways. You can also, comes with a stretcher. Now after I'm finished this demonstration, I just briefly might try and put it on my stretcher, which isn't the proper stretcher for the swagger, but just to see if it fits. And I'll try and catch the tent if it flies away in the wind. So here we go again, trying to get a peg bag undone that hasn't had a proper bow tie in it. I think we'll sort it in a minute, hopefully. Because I do want to see what these pegs look like. So, where's Wally Camping coming to a bit of a stalemate while he undoes the peg thing. Oh, they get these young kids to do it. Tent's made in Bangladesh too, not China. So it's probably younger kids than what it would have been in China putting it together. I think we're winning. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, pretty ordinary. Very thin, not that long. So, yeah, you would probably want slightly better tents at camping. So, we put it up in the non-stretcher variation. There's, you don't use the guy rope, there's a little hook there, and you just put it in there. I'll unhook all this later if the video is not too long. Put it on my swag, see what it looks, my stretcher, and see what it looks like. Now I said there's many configurations. If it was a fine day and there was going to be no rain, that's it. Leave it like that. You can close your doors, open windows, close windows, whatever, and you'd be quite happy with that if no rain. A little bit of dew to take, and it'll be all right. And basically that's almost your tent up if you're just going to do it that way. Like last night I went camping, I wouldn't have needed to do the extra at all. No rain or anything to stir it up. I do add this every video, but if you're doing this at camping, try and use a ground sheet. It just protects the floor. You know, there might be sticks or stones underneath you, and you'll get to the ground sheet first before it gets to you, damaging your floor. Right, so I'll do these four just for now. It's pretty windy. And yeah, honestly, weather was good, that's all you need to do. It'd be dew proof probably. So very quick setup. It's quicker and easier than a swag. The thing is, you can't pack a mattress in it like you can a swag. Your swag's all one bundle, but it's all one very big heavy bundle sometimes. This isn't. It's probably about 7 kilos with the fly. It's about, I think I said it was 100 wide. That's probably from the outside edge to the outside edge. About 80 centimetres high. There's enough room if you wanted to sneakily get changed in there. Now, at the back, there's a little bit of a different configuration. There's a low, what they call a vent window. So air comes in from down low. The window's down low on that side. This one is colour coded to help you put your fly on. Like the 6-man. So just get a peek through there and knock it in. Right, and that's it. There's also, if it's a little bit windy, there's guy ropes here and on both the ends that you can pull out and tap in the ground. The windows are open and closable inside. There's the guy ropes on this end. And your door has a separate zip, so you can just have the zip closed and not the whole door closed. You can probably roll the door up inside. Now inside I can see 2 pockets, one at either end. I don't know if you can see with the video through there, your lower window on that side. So there's plenty of other ventilation. You have your zip here, you've got the 2 little triangular windows open at the end. And the little vent window down low at the back. Right, well, let's shut that up and we'll put the fly on. But, you know, simplicity and good weather, that's it, you're done. Don't even break a sweat. Which is pretty good for me. Right, so let's have a look at the fly. Once again at the fly, there is one corner that's got a red tag, and that matches up with your red tag at the back of the tent. Here it is here. So we know that's over the back here with the other red tag. Just a little bit easier than the 6-man tent to throw the fly over. Get that over. Over she goes. Oh, oops, I tore it. Sorry, Vicky. Just kidding. And yeah, there we go. Lines up with the middle. There's a seam along the top there. And I do believe there's one Velcro in each quarter. Here we go, doing it without the instructions. I'm just going, I do believe. So I will sit down here and have a look. Where are you? Okay. Pull this over a bit. So it actually matches up with the leg might help. Yeah, I can see it. Where are you? There you are. So you unvelcro that and tie it around the pole. Once you find the edge of the velcro, there it is. So velcro that on. While I'm sitting here, I just noticed there is a little sleeve here to run a power cord or something through with a zip. So nice little feature. So there'll be one of them velcros on each leg. Just do them up. I'll run around the other side, so if you can't see me in the hub. This using a tripod at the moment, not my wife, not a camping buddy. So we'll do the same on this end. Find the little velcro. There he is. So get that around and wrap him around the pole there. Try and wrap the velcro bit to the velcro bit instead of putting it the wrong way around and wiring why it's not sticky together. Where'd you go? I lost it now. There it is. So velcro bit to velcro bit. And around we go. 2 down, 2 to go. Right. If you're going to use it on the ground, probably buy just about, or make sure you've got a ground stand underneath it. But any normal, I think there's about 1,000 wide. So if you can find just a normal swag mattress, buy it off one of the companies and throw it in, be suitable. If you had the stretcher, you could buy a thinner mattress if you wanted, because the stretcher will provide you with most of the comfort, and all you'll need is just a little bit. Where are you? There you are. Just a little bit, you know, a small mattress on the stretcher would be just as comfortable as what you are home in bed, really, when you're up on the stretcher with the mattress. That's 3, 1 corner to go. I like it, Vicky. I think you've made a pretty good choice. Looks pretty good to me. Bit quicker than the swag, especially if it's fine weather. You just want to do the inner tent. Be brilliant. Now, I've got to give a serious rating on it after this. And an honest one. Listen, well, I've got this chance while I'm doing this stuff. I'll just explain to you the Where's Wally camping videos. There's no frills. There's no music that I tap over the top of. I'm not going to fly a dome up and say in my neighbourhood or the camping neighbourhood. What I want you to see is assemblies an honest time by a person, you know, just the average Joe Blow. I just pulled this out of the bag and started putting it together. And no speeded up time frames. Just honest, how you put it up reviews as they are. Same with the campgrounds. I'll walk around and I'll show you what I think, tell you what I think of it, whether I think it's a go or no go. And that's it. There's no frills, no nothing. If you like the honest videos, just subscribe, like the videos, if you don't like the videos, lie and like them anyway. And yeah, share them around for me. Some people might be interested in this way of reviewing things. Turn on notifications too, and then when I make a new one, you will know. There's little, what I'm doing now is little clips, much like the 6 Series 6P Coleman tent. Little hooks that go onto little hooks that are built into the strap where they are. So, there's the fly. Not quite on because I haven't done the other side with the clip. I've done the 4 Velcros, hooked in a little clip up, and yeah, that's it. So to extend the doors out, find your peg bag. Bit of a messing with me sometimes. Another peg there, probably belongs to this. It's not super thin. I have seen worse pegs, but they're ones that are a lot better. So hook him out. Peg him in. Couple of tap taps. It gives you a little vegetable, whatever it is. Anyway, little area out the front of your tent to put shoes and whatnot in, or to keep the frogs out. So you can probably see everything I'm bolting now down is through the hoops, and there are guy ropes on the end too that are just sitting there. That's for when you get the swagger stretcher. Instead of doing these, you're going to be further off the ground. So I don't know if you can see that. There's little guy ropes there, and instead of using the hoop, you extend the guy rope, and the guy rope goes to the ground. Now, there are more guy ropes for stability. I'm not going to do them all today. As like on the under tent, the fly has guy ropes. You can undo them down for more stability. Even the windows on the side, I've got guy ropes that you can sort of open the windows and have it back. Around the back here, and even though I won't, I will peg it in, but I won't be able to say because the thing's on the tripod. There's a little ventilation window. So you peg him out. Once again, that comes with a guy rope if you're on the stretcher. You pull him out, and then you can open that little back vent window I was talking about before. Get a little bit of, ventilation in. And if you've got the fly on without getting wet, because the fly will catch all the water. So that's in the middle of the back. You just tap that in. And that's him. Apart from if it was really windy, when you'd undo all these guy ropes here and put these out, which would make it super stable. that's basically all there is about it. You can open up all the windows, heaps of ventilation. You can have your little window, which is at the base of the back of this, open for a bit of, ventilation, stop condensation and all that sort of thing. And yeah, so I don't know how long I've been going on the video already, but my recommendations are, if this is what you want, grab one. You will need a mattress for the inside. If you're going to have it on the ground like this, get a swag mattress or something. I think I was told to have a 900 wide swag mattress, but cheaper again, and it'll probably suit this a bit better because it's closer to the right size, is the Coleman Campus. KULKYNEKAMPERS. Sell mattresses for their swags. This is meant to be 100 wide by 210 long. The Coleman swag mattresses are 95 wide by 210 long. So I think that'll be the way to go. All right, so I'm going to pull the fly off. I'll go and get one of my stretchers. Not the correct one for this, of course, but might work. Go and get one of my stretchers. Here we go. This time, for this little experiment, we're going to use the Austrail Jumbo Easy Up Stretcher. I'm using that because otherwise, you use one of the other stretchers, the videos might go forever. Okay, so I'll whack this up behind here, and then I'll unpeg it, and then put it on top of the stretcher, see how it fits. So the person that loaned me this swagger, until she gets the appropriate stretcher for it, if she wants to get it up off the ground, she can probably borrow this for a little while. I can always use one of the other stretchers. So let's get this out. I'll show you how this is a fairly quick one to put up as well. You just lay your legs out. Where are we? I don't know how much you can see behind you. You just lie it on the ground. Pull the legs out. Carefully pull the legs out a little bit. Be careful when you're doing this. Could trap yourself. Alright, get that around. Start that. Get in the middle. And just pull it up. And boom. There it is. Just make sure your legs are right out. And sit in the middle and make sure they're right down. Trust me to put it on the swagger bag. Right, that's him. Okay, let's unpeg this and see if we can throw it on top of that. All right. There goes your box. Unpeg this. knock that one too far on the ground. Push another peg under it and wiggle it up. Alright, starting to get windy. If you see me flying over the stretcher hanging onto the swagger, it's just me trying to save the swagger for the person who loaned it to me so they can actually get to use it. There's all your pegs. I'll go and put them in my bag later. Oh, sorry. I'll put them in your bag, put it back with it. All right. Let's see how we go with this. It's not that heavy, so we should be right. I'll just have a look, make sure everything's okay. There is a roof bar, so I'll grab that. Lift it up. Lift it up higher. Put it on. All right, so it does overhang a little bit everywhere. But, yeah, you could use that. Just untie the guy ropes and use the guy ropes to peg it down instead of the little flaps that it comes with. Yeah, so that's pretty good. It overhangs a little bit on all corners. Just centralise it. Use your guy ropes and it's good. It's not as good as the swagger that is, the stretcher that is exactly the right size for it, but it is workable. So until you get that, if you want to just use that little white mattress, guy rope it onto this stretcher, I am sure you would be fairly comfortable. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, just with that little mattress on it would be nice. All right, well that's about all I can say about this. I like it. I rate it. And I think it's a good thing. If you didn't want a swag, bulkiness of a swag, of course you're going to have to carry another mattress. Unless you get a stretcher, then you can sort of carry any sort of real thin mattress. And it'll be just as comfortable as home. All right, before this blows away, that's thank you for watching Where's Wally Camping, and thank you, Vicky, for loaning me this. Bye-bye.